Hey YouTube, it's Captain Lewis Belmont here, and I said that I was going to try and stay away from all the reviews and the gear bags and stuff like that. I cannot resist. I got a whole bunch of good crap for my birthday, saved up all my money, got it all together, spent it the way that I wanted it to, basically cleared out my wish list. And basically I have 2 full setups now. I can treat whoever I want to bring out to the field with me, because I've done that a lot more often now. I got my girlfriend to come out and play speedball with us just this past Sunday. It was great, good time. She played a couple games, liked the way it went, got worn out pretty quick though. She was really pretty beat at the end of the day. But she said she had a good time, and that means she might come back. I don't know. So, starting off, I revived my Halo. It was sort of beaten to crap. I had drilled that thing into the ground. I kept the internals, kept the back plate, the little chip in the back, and then the guts with the whatever y'all want to call it. It's that with the cone and the motor and whatever you want to call it. I don't know what that's all called together. But kept the guts, got a new shell for it because it was falling apart, and I wanted a speed feed because the lid was pissing me off, and I wanted a speed feed anyways, and so I went out on a limb and got the HK Epic, which is just that. They talk about that in their videos a lot, how it's got, you know, the fast fills, no spills, all that good stuff. Here it is. I got the red and blue swirls, if you can see that, there you go. The teeth move really easy going in, and then they give a decent amount of resistance coming up. I know they show in the videos where they're like, yeah, see, nothing comes out. I'm sure they do that with all of them, but it does work in reality. Played with it for a couple days now, thought it was awesome. It's really good. And it also looks pretty sick, but that's one of the lesser parts to that. So yeah, saved this puppy, and now I have 3 working ones. I'm not dooming whoever plays with my Ion to play with an Eggy too. So I've got that one. Now that's my backup, because what I also got, I got a rotor, finally. I needed one of these for a while now. I've been, you know, it's sort of the pinnacle of any sort of loader that there is. I don't know if anything is ever going to be able to beat this. I mean, I know the Empire just came out with the Z2, everything like that, but I can't see anything ever being able to top 50. I mean, no gun's ever going to be able to catch that. They're just going to be able to just keep on re-releasing and re-releasing and re-releasing the Halo, or the rotor rather. So that's that. Super psyched about that though. Got the little Exalt speeder on that, and it's a little bit worn, but it still works fine. Nothing falls out of that one either. Another thing that I really want to point out to everybody, I take back something that I had said. In one of my gear, I think it was in the gear bag video, I had said that the best way to save money is actually to spend more money at the beginning if you're really planning on committing to this, so that you don't have to buy anything again. I take that statement back. Don't buy the most expensive high-end thing that you possibly can. Buy something that will last and that will suit your needs. Because something that I just got that totally proved me wrong. I had something go down. I had ordered a dye jersey and Exalt pants because I had heard good things about them. And instead, I got a pair of dye pants and a pair of Exalt pants. So I was sort of SOL when it came to a jersey. But I got to try on both of the pants and sort of compared them. I actually like the Exalts better. The Exalts were lighter. The Exalts were, you could tell they were more durable. Like, the dye ones were really well made, and you could tell that. But they didn't look like they'd be able to take as much of a beating as the Exalt ones would. I would be able to run these things for forever. Like, if you look at these are awesome. There's absolutely 0 padding in these, which I think is cool because it lets the user decide how much padding they want to use. If you want to go without any knee pads, without any slider shorts, you're free to do so. You don't have anything built in. If you want hip padding, you can wear hip padding underneath them. That's it. It's a good drawstring. It's got belt loops, everything like that. And it's got this nylon material, if I can get the light to shine on it right. I don't know if it's actually nylon, but it's some sort of really well reinforced fabric of some sort that works for the most stressed places. So it's like in the butt, the crotch, and from like just above the knees to like almost the cuff on the front. So I don't think these are like ever gonna tear, like you see some people complaining about on some of their dye stuff. And it's still got the swab pockets and everything like that, so it lets the user decide. It's relatively cheap, and you're gonna be able to use them for forever. So I mean, these totally changed my opinion on that. Don't just spend as much money as you can on whatever you're dreaming about, because it's supposed to be the best, alright? Pick up what you can from the other guys around the field. Learn from their mistakes. If there's some incredibly high-priced product that you're like, ooh, these look really cool, and then you see some guy tells you a horror story about how they tore the first time he used them, little red flag, alright? That's that. But yeah, I would highly recommend the Exalt pants. They did a great job for me this past Sunday. They can take an absolute beating. And when you've got good pads underneath them, you don't need any pads in the pants. So, which brings me to my next point, the Planet Eclipse Overload knee pads, which these things are so tough. It's sick. It's got these straps on the top and everything, so like if you can, order a size up if you want to get these, or look for a size up on Nation, whatever you want. But yeah, they're working great for me. I got like extra larges. I'm a pretty skinny dude, so that sort of surprised me that I needed that extra larges would work for me. But I looked at the sizing chart and did what sizing I could, and I didn't want to cut it too close and get the larges and not have them fit. If they've got the straps, go one up, because you can't add more material to stuff without a lot of work, but you can definitely shrink it down when it gives you that option with those straps. So I mean, go with that, just make them a little tighter than they normally would be, which is what I'm doing, and it's working out great. The other thing that I got a pair of i4s. These things are awesome, like legit awesome. The guy who sold them to me gave me 2 lenses for it. He gave me the mirrored one, which is like really dark, like only use this if it is ridiculously sunny out. And I also got an HD lens, which is not as sunglass effect-y, but it's still a really good lens. You can see everything just fine. The foam is awesome in these things. I took a bounce off the side of the head though at practice, and I can tell you for sure that hurt more than it would with my slides. But you know, if you're playing paintball, you're not really planning on getting shot in the head too much. You're wanting to shoot other people in the head. Thank you very much. So I mean, I shook it off, and it didn't actually break. So that was something that I kind of liked about these. But the soft ears are good. You can hear everything way better than you honestly can with the Profits. I know I could hear just fine with them on, but it is for sure clearer. There is much more protection in the Profits though, so it's definitely a trade-off. The foam is about the same. It's not as much of like the quality like in the Profits. It was like lined and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna do probably a formal comparison video in a little while here, so I'm not gonna go much more in depth with that. But these things look ill, just absolutely ill. It's so cool. Breathe really easy. Very nice. Very, very light. I am highly enjoying them. And yeah, that's most of what I got. So putting that all together, I'm really happy with all the purchases I made. I also got like a cheaper pack, so that, you know, anyone who I bring out will have something to go back to, and in case something crazy happens to my slide one, I've got something to go to. It's the NXC 4-pack. It's like one of those inexpensive ones or whatever they call them. If you get them off of A&S, it's like $22 and 4 free pods. So I mean, you're set to go there. So it's like a $12 pack, and then you're paying $8 for the 4 pods. So I mean, you can't really get a better deal than that. Sounds good to me. I've never had to shoot more than 2 or 3 pods because I'm usually playing up front, and points are going pretty quick. So can't really give you much more than that. It'll work if you need it to. If you notice, I am not wearing the same jersey that I usually am. I'm gonna talk about that in another video in a couple minutes here. So yeah, Captain Lewis Belmont. Can't think of anything else to talk to you guys about right now. Just wanted to give that stuff a little shout out because I'm loving it, and I'm really glad that I've got 2 full setups going on right now. That's one way. I will inform everyone. That is one really good way to treat whoever you want to take out to the field. So I mean, if you're looking to get a girlfriend or a brother, a sister, a best friend, neighbor, whatever you want to do, whoever you want to bring out to the field, you think they're interested in it, whatever, good way to really get them into it. Don't make them play with rentals. That's all you can do. I mean, like, and one of the best things you can do, give them the high-end stuff. Like, I'm taking my little sister out this coming weekend to play because she wants me to take her out to the local woods ball field for her birthday, which I think is one of the sweetest things because she's a little girl. She really looks up to me. She's my little sister, and she wants to share that with me. She wants to actually go and play with me because she knows it's important to me. She's been seeing me play for a while, and she wants to give it a try. And so I'm going to let her play with my FX. I'll ball with the Ion for the day. It's fine. I'm probably going to let her wear the i4s because they're lighter and they're smaller and they'd probably fit her face better. I'm making her feel special, and it's also going to give her she's going to have a better experience. She's using better stuff. She's going to know what it's like to play with the good stuff. Alright? And if you're good enough to manage with the lesser stuff, then go for it and let the noobs take it, and maybe it'll make the lumps they take a little more worth it, you know. So, yeah, I had signed off about 2 minutes ago, but Captain Lewis Belmont, I'll see y'all in a video or two. Bye.